Well, since a lot of people have been asking about the pigeon that's always cooing in the background when I make my Nepenthes updates, here she is. This is Harlequin. I had named her that because when she was younger she had a half beak. Half her beak was pink, yes, and the other half was black. But that's changed over the years, but she's a pied pigeon. She's a mix of wild pigeon and homing pigeon, because we had a wild pigeon move in to the pigeon loft when my homers went flying a few years ago. When I let the new pigeons stay, they're always welcome, and this baby was hatched. I don't raise pigeons anymore because it was just turning into a hawk feeder, and it was very, very heartbreaking, and I kept her as a pet. She's my last pigeon. She's not singing now, but she's strutting and fluffing up and showing up to me. Hi, Harley Quinn! Pretty girl. So she's probably gonna do commentary very soon here. She's a big one. So in this Nepenthes spotlight, I want to talk about the plants that I've ordered from Red Leaf Exotics. Do a shout out to Dominic Gravine, who's been very nice and helped me out with questions that I've had about plants. So let's start with this guy, which is really cool. This one I keep indoors. Actually, it's a house plant, but I bring it out here just to film it. This is Truncata cross inermis, and it's funny that most of the plants that I'm going to show are actually Truncata crosses, but it's pretty neat. I can't wait for this plant to get bigger. Ooh, evil mosquito. Hope he eats it. Alrighty. Then we've got this complex cross that I showed in previous video. I think that one's dying out finally. Hopefully some new ones will come in. They're all been tiny pictures like this. They haven't been inflating, so I hope they'll do something for me soon and make a new one. Now this guy here is one of my faves. It is so cool. This is Ventricosa cross insignis, and it's got a basal here, so new plant coming out, which I'm glad, because the picture that it came with had this really pretty tan color, that pinkish tan color. And this is the first upper picture that's been produced. It's the first picture in my care. Well, it's pretty much all green. There's a little bit of a reddish pink tint to the peristome, but otherwise it's green. But I just love how huge it is. This is the next one coming right there. But yeah, I'm glad that we're gonna be starting over with this basal for some lower pictures that get those nice colors in again. And this plant makes some really nice red pictures here. This is Truncata crossventricosa, Lowii crossventricosa. Because it has the Lowii in it, I'm hoping that this plant will produce some really wide pictures in the future when it gets big. And this one's got some pretty large pictures. Got a nice new leaf coming in. We've got a Truncata cross ventricosa, Crisibionensis, cross Morelliana. With the Morelliana, Truncata, and Cibionensis, this should make some really massive pictures in the future once it gets the full size. This is a nice little complex cross that's been doing very well for me out here. lastly, we've got this huge plant. It doesn't currently have any pictures, but I'm hoping it'll produce some. It made some really cool pictures when I had it in the house over the winter. This is Truncata cross Merliana. So it's the reverse cross of a Nepenthes Caesar. So to me it basically is a Caesar. And I hope that this new picture that's finally growing, that it'll be a big one. Maybe this is the new leaf. It's had a massive, massive leaf jump since the last time. And I'm hoping that maybe this plant will reach adult size soon. Maybe if not this year, maybe next year, and make a flower for me. I'd love to find out what it is, as I think this would be a great plant to cross. So there we go. That's my haul that I've got of the plants that I've bought from Red Leaf Exotics. I've been very happy with them. Whoops, I forgot to show this guy. There's not much to look at. This is a cutting I also got from Red Leaf. This is a Truncata cross tentaculata, and I can't wait for it to make its first picture for me. I don't think these two leaves that have young pictures that look like they were forming, I think they've stopped and they're not going to grow. So this is the one that should be the first picture in my care. And the photos that I've seen of this are amazing. It looks like an alien eye or a spaceship, and so that'll be really neat. New growth point starting to come in right there. That'll be really cool.